Alright, I'm going to level with you guys. I was going to make some music for the Hazel Dash game during this stream, and I was like, honestly super excited for it. But I can't find a cable. That's why I'm a little bit late with this. with this stream. I wanted to find a cable. I need to find a cable, a MIDI cable, so I can connect my like keyboard with the computer, with the audio interface, but I don't have that. So we are not going to be doing that, I guess, today. So I thought that instead of I mean, I still can like work a little bit on music and stuff like that if you guys want to see that. But the problem is that the problem with that is that, and let me just kind of tweet this out. The problem with that is that let me just gather my thoughts. Okay, I'm in the zone now. So I've just furiously been running around my house trying to find that MIDI cable. So we could still take a look at some music if you guys are interested in that. But ultimately, like, I'm not really going to be able to make anything too exciting today because if I don't have a keyboard, if I don't have like a piano plugged into the computer, I really can't do much. Like, I can probably only, I mean, I can do some things, like probably use a keyboard on the computer and like, you know, place notes manually, but I don't think that's going to be efficient at all. So maybe tomorrow morning, I have some time tomorrow morning. I think maybe then I can do more of like a music stream. But what I might do now, if you guys are into that, then I was thinking of maybe playing some Minecraft or just, you know, doing a bit of like a Q&A or something like that. Not many people watching, so I'll kind of let you first people in the stream decide. I don't really have GTA 5. I mean, I do have GTA 5, but not here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've got Studio One in front of me, which is what I used to like deal with music, we'll say. But I just don't know if there's going to be any point in me trying to do anything without a keyboard attached to the computer. I think that might be a tremendous waste of time. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Could also just end the stream and be like, this is the first little this is the first little like stream on this channel, and it's just going to be a complete failure. But you know, that's what happens, unfortunately, and I'm okay with that. I've decided I'm okay with that. So that is the case. All right, well, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe what I'll do is boot up some Minecraft. I was thinking, because this is kind of like a new channel. Okay, so let me actually start by maybe introducing this channel a little bit, because I just created this channel like very, very recently, and I haven't used it for anything yet. But basically, what I wanted to do on this channel is I wanted to have more of like a, I wanted to have more of a personal channel, because everything that I do on the channel is, you know, I mean, it is my like job, and obviously I want to maintain some kind of level of professionalism. Like, I would never like stream myself playing games on the main channel, because that's not, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the channel is like a company, and it's, you know, it's not just me. Well, I mean, it is just me. I don't have any employees, but you know, it's not me, you know, it's the Cherno, it's the whole like brand and everything. Whereas me, Jan, that's, you know, I'm a person as well, and I'm into a lot of things, and I'm not just into programming, I'm also into like music, and I love cooking, I don't know, playing tennis, I don't know, I'm into a lot of things. And so, you know, it doesn't make sense to just do everything there. So I thought I'd make this channel, and this is just going to be my personal channel. So if you guys want to see like, I don't know what yet, because I'm just going to probably start putting like random vlogs and stuff on this channel. Maybe I'll probably, you know, stream myself playing some games if I feel like it. I might, you know, if I'm working, if I'm developing, if I'm programming, like I'll also stream that, because obviously I'm into programming. So that's kind of like, I don't know, that's the gist of this channel. So a bit of an intro to the channel, I guess. So yeah, so I don't know, like, don't expect anything. Maybe I'll never use this channel again. But as it stands right now, I am planning to do that like music live stream tomorrow morning when I'll have the appropriate cables. A little question: are you still employed at EA? No, I quit EA like almost a year ago, and I'm just working on. I'm lucky enough to be able to do YouTube full time, and by YouTube full time, I really mean like, you know, the whole Cherno thing full time. So that involves like a lot of things. The Cherno umbrella involves a lot of things. Primarily, it's YouTube and working on Hazel, and you know, doing all of the kind of YouTube videos. But then I also like I private tutor students as well. I have some students who, I don't know, I just do it like, to be honest, I do it more for fun than for the income. I just really like, especially working from home and working kind of alone, you know, not having any kind of software engineers around me. I find that, you know, having students to teach and then, you know, being able to actually help people and talk to people kind of in the same industry as me, I guess, or people trying to learn, is just a really good, it's a really good experience. So that's why I do that. Any idea on when you'll begin uploading 3D stuff? So if you mean like 3D tutorials, I guess, like videos on how to make 3D renderers and stuff, probably not for a while, just because it's not really what we're doing right now on the channel. Like, we have to get through the 2D stuff. But I will be putting up kind of development vlogs of Hazel 3D, which is like the Hazel dev branch. So that stuff will all be like that. Anyway, I'm going to keep talking to you guys and stuff, but I am going to play some Minecraft. And I think what we'll do, because what I did is I was messing around with some, like other Minecraft, like, I don't know, I streamed a few other times. It's getting super hot in here. I messed around with some other like Minecraft little worlds, I guess, on like Twitch and on like a different YouTube channel and all of that stuff. So I think that since like this channel, the stuff's gonna stay online after it's done, I think I might just start like a new little Minecraft world. And I don't know what it's gonna be. It could be like a hardcore world. It could just be a hard world or a normal world, that we can just kind of work on throughout these streams. And whenever I feel like playing Minecraft or whatever, we can kind of return to that, I guess. So that's an idea. I don't know what you guys want, what you guys think. Glad I could help you out, Henrik. Congratulations on your programming job at a game studio. How are you finding it? I think working in a game studio is interesting. It's been a while, obviously, since I worked in a game studio. When I first started working at EA, it was different as well. Because, you know, when I first started working at EA, it was more or less like a very small, it was a much smaller team, and it was more of like a game studio vibe. But as kind of the years went on, you know, it was still the same team, but we grew a lot, and we became part of like the Frostbite organization, which is like kind of Core Technology, Central Technology Group was like the official name. So like it, you know, it kind of became less of like a little game studio and more of like a huge like corporate thing. So it was different, but yeah, how are you finding a game studio? All right, what else? I should pop out chat somehow. I can definitely do that. The other reason I'm streaming, by the way, is because I can, like, because I finally upgraded my internet, and for the first time in my entire life, I am living in a residence that has a decent upload speed, which means I can stream in good quality, I can upload videos quickly. It used to take me 3 hours to upload a video, 2 to 3 hours. Now it takes like 20 minutes for like a 4K, you know, 20 to 30 minute video. So it's amazing. Yeah, the cozy jumper is indeed gone because it's too hot in here, and I think it's actually really cold. It's like 11 degrees. It was a top of 11 degrees today Celsius, because it was like completely freezing. But I think running around looking for that MIDI cable has got me a little bit on the hot side. All right, dude, my graduation project was a game engine. You helped me a lot with it. You are welcome, Khalid. How do you recommend getting a job in graphics programming after uni? I think have a good portfolio is probably the best thing ever, right? If you can have a good portfolio, then you'll be able to land a job. It's pretty much as simple as that. You know, when we were hiring people at EA, the biggest thing we looked at is what have they done by themselves in their spare time? What is it that they've made? You know, like have they just made like Pong or Space Invaders, or have they actually built like a 3D engine or a 3D world or something like that? Like what have they been able to make? Because what you make in your spare time as like a hobbyist, we'll say, or as someone who's learning this stuff, that goes to say a lot about you. You know, how passionate are you about programming? How passionate are you about graphics programming? If I had no job and I was going to uni and like, you know, I had, let's just say, spare time, but I was really, I wanted a graphics job, I would make a 3D engine that would have like literally every graphics paper implemented in it, right? So all the latest tech, like, you know, all the rendering APIs, just, you know, that's going to take you a long time, obviously. It's not going to take a blink of an eye. It's not going to take me a blink of an eye, you know, let alone someone who's probably still working towards any kind of experience. But it is going to be it's going to be a big journey, but it's something that you just do over time. And it should be like your life project in a way. Like if you're into graphics programming, if you're into that and, you know, for the like unforeseeable future, you think you'll be into this and that's your dedicated career path, then, you know, make it like your kind of current life project, I'll say. Because obviously 20 years, 10 years, whatever, down the road, you might be like, I hate programming. I want to go and like become a lawyer or a doctor. And that's totally fine. But, you know, if that's your goal right now, then I would say just, you know, make it kind of your life project to build this epic project, right? This epic engine that can render absolutely beautiful 3D graphics. And the thing is, someone's going to look at that, and make sure you do it yourself. Make sure you don't team up with friends on something like this. Make sure it's 100% yours, because that way, when you go in for an interview, apart from being able to answer every question about this thing you've made, you're also going to be able to show someone that you're capable of doing everything. You know, you're not just capable of like, oh yeah, I wrote, you know, this like ambient occlusion shader for this thing. No, you know, you've done everything. You know how you've made all the art for it, even maybe. You've put everything together. You've got a good like scene system going on. You've got amazing grass rendering, amazing water rendering. You've done all of this stuff that you know, that is come together to build this amazing 3D scene. And by doing that, and maybe, you know, implementing some cool like cutting edge graphics rendering techniques, you know, I think that'll go a long way. Like, and by that I mean right now, get on ray tracing. If you can have a little ray tracing demo that maybe combines like, you know, ambient occlusion, ray traced AO, you know, ray traced reflections, ray traced shadows, if you can kind of combine that all in a scene, you know, and show it, then that would be amazing. All right, we've got some Russian. Ah, I started reading it and then it was retracted. You can ask your question. I can translate it for the stream. I'll also accept questions in Russian. All right. Love your tutorials. Are you ever going to branch out into other languages as deep as you go in C++? Probably not as far as I know. Like, at the moment, I'm very simple. Like, I just use C++ more than any other language right now. In the future, if I, for example, just decide, like, I fall in love with Rust, and I just decide that that's it, I'm just going to do Rust. And, like, that, you know, I love Rust. I use Rust all the time. I want to build a game engine in Rust. Obviously, I'll start making Rust videos. But at the moment, I use C++. I don't really see the need to learn another language. I'm not into, you know, I guess where this is important is the fact that I don't classify myself necessarily as a programmer. Like, yes, I am a programmer, I guess. I write code, which makes me a programmer. But that's, like, I'm not you know, Jan Chernikov is not a software engineer, right? I do a lot of things. It's hard to classify me as that. And so, because I'm building a game engine, obviously I need to write it in a programming language. And that programming language that I've chosen based on my preferences, my experience, blah, 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 it's C++. C++ is a tool for me to be able to write an engine. I'm not into C++. That, like, I don't know, to me that's weird. Like, why would I be into C++? It's like being like, oh man, I'm really into my drills and my, like, hammers and my screwdrivers. No, like, I don't know, to me that's weird because, yeah, like, I do want to know how my drill works or how my impact driver works. Like, that's useful knowledge and it's going to let me do my job better. But it's not the purpose of, I didn't buy a drill to learn all about how the drill works. I bought a drill because I wanted to do some drilling. I wanted to like drill holes, or I don't know, whatever you do with the drill. Honestly, I'm not going to talk about drills for the rest of this video, or this stream, or whatever. So yeah, I mean, ultimately speaking, you know, it's not me and C++. Like, I use C++ because it's, at the moment, it's to me, it's a language that I know a lot about. It's a language that I've used for a long time, and it's a language which satisfies my needs. I don't really understand the people who are all about learning languages, and no, it's not, again, I don't want to offend anyone, and I'm not saying I don't understand them as if they're stupid or anything like that. That's not my intention. My point is that, like, to me, I use C++ as a means to an end, right? I use C++, excuse me, just had dinner. I use C++ because I want to build this real-time interactive 3D engine, right? That's why I use C++. So again, there has to be a very good reason for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna learn this other language, because I'm not into programming languages. I'm into just, you know, using this to do that. So that's kind of that question. All right, the Russian has been translated to English. Do you think a programmer needs to know the algorithms and data structures well? I mean, yes, but like, you know, define, you know, do you think a programmer needs to know? Like, you don't need to know it. I wouldn't say you like need, you know, like it definitely helps. You know, the more you know about how to write code and how to write good code, the better. I'm just turning my speakers on. But I don't think you like need to know. I don't think you necessarily need to know like all of this stuff like well to call yourself like a programmer or to qualify yourself for jobs. Obviously, it depends how advanced you're talking. So, do I need to know algorithms and data structures? Well, what's the data structure? Like, I would say that you should probably learn how like I don't know, an array works, and maybe like a dynamic array. Maybe if you can build like the standard kind of vector class, if you can, you know, the dynamic array kind of, if you can build a resizable array kind of class and you understand how that works, then that's good. You know, you don't need to like go out and be like, okay, I need to know how to make my own like hash map. Like, you should know how to use a hash map and when it's appropriate to use it, but you don't necessarily need to put in the time to learn how that works, to be honest. In fact, I'm not sure that I could write a hash map just from... I probably would need to look it up. I'd probably be very quick at writing one if I just, you know, if I just reminded myself of how they even work and how all the buckets work and like all the hashing, and, you know, if I reminded myself of that, yes, but I couldn't sit down and on paper write like a fully working hash map or anything like that. I know how they work, obviously, and I know how to use them, but anyway. So yeah, I think that it depends what you mean, and if you are at the point where you literally can't adapt existing algorithms by reading their Wikipedia page, for example, because you don't understand that and you can't make sense of that, then that's definitely something to work on. But again, memorizing all of these algorithms, I think, is a waste of time. Maybe if you're going for a programming test, it would be useful, but that's about it. All right, cool. So, any ideas to improve game engine architecture skills? How to build a good graphics renderer from raw rendering API like DX12 or Vulkan? Improving engine architecture skills, I think the best thing you can do is actually like write an engine and also be aware of other existing engines. So you should know, like, you know, dive deep into like Unity and Unreal and see how they work. Like, Unity doesn't make their source code public, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you can't find out about the architecture of it. Like, if you just use Unity, that's enough to figure out how it actually works, because you'll be able to figure out how it works. Unreal actually has source code available. Unreal's probably the best engine like that we have available to us in terms of source code. And it's, yeah, so I definitely would take a look at that. But the biggest thing is just write engines, you know? Like, your first engine probably isn't going to be amazing, but maybe your fifth one will be really good because you'll have a lot more experience. So just keep writing engines, you know? How to build a good graphics renderer from a raw rendering API. That's a bit of a tricky question. I don't know if I necessarily feel comfortable answering that. because I'm still trying to work that out myself. I think the most important thing with a low-level rendering API is to not forget why it's like that. You know? What I mean by that is, you know, Vulkan, let's just say, and DirectX 12, they're really low-level APIs. So they give you, like, they're very verbose. They give you a lot of control over exactly what happens to your hardware. But don't get too bogged down in the details. I would say only use the necessary low-levelness as you need it. So what I mean by that is, you know, yes, you're going to have to write a lot of code, for example, to set up a swap chain in Vulkan. But once, you know, what is the point of that? It's so that I can, you know, write to the appropriate buffer and get my image on the screen. Don't forget the fact that the graphics, like, rendering hasn't really changed. It's just that Vulkan provides you with a lower level API so that you can more finely control it. But to be honest, you're basically doing the same thing you'd be doing in DirectX 11 or in like OpenGL. It's just you have more control over it, and therefore if you want, you have the option to optimize it and maybe, you know, break off rendering into like various command buffers which you can run on different threads, and there's a lot you can do, but at its core it's the same. It hasn't changed. You're still trying to, you know, rasterize a whole bunch of like pixels on the screen using certain shaders based on certain input geometry and all of that stuff. That hasn't changed. It's just that it's a little bit more powerful. So start with a naive approach, perhaps. Start with just treating it like it was OpenGL or DirectX 11. OpenGL is a bit tricky because they are very different, OpenGL and Vulkan. But yeah, that would be my thing. Okay, last one, and then I'm gonna stop playing Minecraft. You mentioned Unity is not really suited for AAA development, and Unreal Engine 4 is the only that could be good enough. Are they lacking any essential features? I don't think I necessarily, like, if I said that, it was probably fairly lightly, because in all seriousness, Unity has been used for AAA development. So it's, you know, I can't really say it's not suited. I would just say that in my personal experience with Unity, and remember, this was like, I don't know, I feel like I do vaguely remember something like that, but I feel like that was years ago. Unity has come a long way since like the high definition render pipeline and their new ECS. That was probably the biggest change that they've made in a while. I think it's a lot better now, but ultimately speaking, Unreal, it's hard for me to say this like in a short amount of time, but I believe, this is all my opinion, by the way, I just believe that Unreal is just a better engine. Like, it's basically as simple as that. The way that I've used Unreal, the way that like what I've seen from Unreal, what I know about their tech, like, I just, you know, I think Unity is playing catch up, but I think that Unreal is it's definitely a more mature code base. The code base itself is better. I've seen Unity's source code because at EA we had access to, a lot of EA mobile games were actually made with Unity, so we had the source code. And it is like, I don't know what it's like now, but 4 years ago it was a mess. Like, let me tell you. So there was no surprise to me that Unity has serious performance issues, which again may have been better. I'm sure they've gotten better over 4 years. But anyway, there were some very bad things in Unity that made it very unsuitable for any real kind of large sets of data that you would probably expect from a AAA game. But again, that was it using the old ECS, and that has really changed. Am I Russian? Yes, I am Russian. I was born in Melbourne, Australia, but I grew up, obviously, well, my dad's Russian and my mum's from Moldova. But I grew up like speaking Russian, and I only like learned English like in kindergarten, I guess. And my wife is Ukrainian. And she was actually born in Kiev in Ukraine, and she came over to Australia when she was like 3 years old. So, but she doesn't like, Yeah, we speak like a mix of Russian and English. Like English is both is for both of us. English is like our main language, and it's the language we speak best. But we also do know Russian very well, and so we speak a mix of both. Sometimes we just go pure Russian. Is that a problem that your wife is from Ukraine? I'm happy that someone asked that because I was definitely thinking it. No, I mean, like, look, obviously, you know, nowadays I feel like it's kind of tense, the whole Russian Ukraine situation. But back in the day, like, you know, Russia and Ukraine were super tight. You know, it's kind of recently that these problems have developed, and obviously to me it doesn't matter, and to her it doesn't matter. But we do joke about that a lot. We actually tried to go to Ukraine last year, but I was not let into the country. Like it, I applied for a visa back in Australia, but they didn't give me one, which was super weird. And I still don't know exactly what happened. Maybe we filled out the paperwork wrong, but we ended up not going. We ended up going to Norway instead, which ended up being great. But yeah, a little bit sad there. So that's the only grudge I hold. Um, Novosibirska. Okay, that's cool because I'm trying to remember if that's what my dad. Because my dad, a little bit of history on my dad. He was born in. I always forget where, but kind of like east, like Ural, kind of. Um, I don't know, East Russia in general, kind of like small village. I really should. I always forget, and I hate this because I feel like I ask him this like once a month or once every few months because I'm like, what was it again? But he served in like the Navy, in the Russian Navy, and also the KGB. So he was stationed in a lot of. He served near Finland, so he's been in a lot of places. And he's been kind of in the very northern parts of Russia with, and he's seen like the Northern Lights and stuff like that. So they're really cool kind of areas. What do I think about data-oriented design versus object-oriented programming? Look, I don't care. I write code basically the way that I write code without thinking about the patterns too much. Yeah, I mean, data is important. I like this is to the point where I don't think I could define for you what data-oriented design is. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's, you know, it's the fact that you should put your data first and you should think about your memory layouts and you should think about all of that stuff. But to me, that's like, well, yeah, duh. Like, why? Like, duh. Why would you not think about your data? Like, that's what you're doing. You're taking data and you're transforming it. Like, so in other words, I don't know. I don't like people. I definitely don't like people being like, everything has to be a class, everything has to be an object. You know, I have to have, you know, a superclass called person, and then like a subclass called employee, and then like, you know, and then a manager is an employee, so it has to be a subclass of that, and that is a complete mess. That's a nightmare. That is not necessarily someone who I think is into object-oriented programming as much as someone who maybe is just a beginner in programming. And the way they're taught in university is you need to draw a UML diagram of a class for every specific thing, right? And again, that's totally fine. Like, I'm not trying to hate on people like that. You know, it's fine. But obviously, as for most people, as time goes on, and maybe they don't use a language like Java, they use a language like C++, where not everything has to be an object, right? And not everything has to be a class, and they can have free floating variables and functions, that they start to learn that, oh, classes are a tool to make things more abstract and easier. They're not necessarily something I have to use for every like distinct piece of data that I want to process. So anyway, I want to say that yeah, like the whole like hatred against object-oriented programming and data-oriented design is so good. And yeah, like, I mean, it is, because if you don't think about your data when you write your code, that's a bit weird, because what are you doing if not like manipulating data? So I think that is important. But to me, like, again, I don't think about object-oriented programming. I don't think about data-oriented design. I just think about, well, I guess I am more data-oriented because I do think about the data a lot. But yeah, I just write the code just the way that I feel like writing the code, which over my years of experience is definitely not pure OOP, and it's definitely probably not pure DoD. All right. Yanti играл в... What is that? Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing. No. The question was, have I played Animal Crossing? And no, I haven't. I know that it's like good, and like a lot of people for some reason, especially during this kind of, you know, quarantine situation, have been playing it. Have been playing. That's right, yeah. Have been playing that game a lot, but I haven't. Have never played it. Is it good? I'm assuming it's good. Love your content, Chano. I've learned a lot of graphic stuff from you. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep answering questions. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want me to do. Because again, by the title of the stream, it does say that I'm working on some music. I was gonna work on some music for people who have just joined the stream and don't want to rewind. I was gonna write some music, but to do that, I need a piano or a keyboard that's plugged into my audio interface via a MIDI cable, and I don't know where my MIDI cable is. I feel like it might be like not in this building, but somewhere else. So I may need to go and get it tomorrow. And I think that what I'll do is tomorrow morning, which is in about 12 hours from now, I may do another stream where I actually do write the music, and then you guys can watch that later. But also I will also stream it. So anyway, the point is, since that didn't work out, and again, I'm really sorry. I am like devastated at this. I thought I had the cable nearby, but since I can't plug in like a MIDI device into my computer, I can't really like produce the music that I wanted to produce and write for the kind of Hazel game, for the Hazel Dash game. So because of that, oh, cool. Someone just sent me an Instagram message, and it was to do with this. So cool. Yeah, I don't know. I might try out Animal Crossing someday. Anyway, as I was saying, so what was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, so because of that MIDI cable, blah, 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 I can't produce any music. Like, I can't write any music because obviously it's very difficult to do that without a keyboard. So, I will do that tomorrow, I guess. Any plans? Yeah, so what we could do is, I was thinking of playing some Minecraft, and we could probably start like a new world with this stream. And since these videos are going to remain on this channel after the stream's over, on like Twitch or anything like that, I thought we'd start a new world, and that way people could kind of watch, you know. But but I will say that I'm also happy to just answer some more questions and chill out and hang with you guys, because this was supposed to, like, the whole purpose of these things, and sorry if I keep adjusting my hair, I just washed it and it's just in my eyes all the time. Anyway, so I was going to, yeah, so we could play some Minecraft, we could just hang out and chat, but this is just going to be like a chill stream because it's, you know, it's the end of the day, it's 9 p.m. I'm just waiting for my wife to come home from work and hang out with you guys while I wait. All right, cool. So, now that being said, let me answer some more things. Hope you're doing well, stay safe. Yes, you guys too. Yeah, Minecraft, we can do that. Can I make a video for sockets? If you mean like network programming, then not anytime soon is probably the answer to that. Because there's a lot to do. I think eventually Hazel will probably support networking with RackNet or something like, I don't know, some form of networking, but until that happens, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I can't plan that yet. It's too much stuff to do first. So not for a while. By the way, I loved your cover of Thinking Out Loud on Instagram. Oh, that is trash. That is so long ago. It's like 3 years ago. Should we take that down, shouldn't I? It's weird because you think stuff is decent at the time, but then obviously as you improve at everything in life, you look back on it and you're like, man, that can't believe I did that, you know? I could play some music actually, since we didn't get to write any music. If you guys want me to get my guitar and play a song, then you know, let me know. I don't know if I'll actually do that though. But we can see. Where do I live? I live in Melbourne, Australia. Have I used STB TrueType for font rendering? No, I've used FreeType. I haven't used STB's libraries for that stuff. I'm not really much of a shredder, so I don't think I could shred you a solo. I could probably play something, but I'm not a metal guitarist. Ooh, okay, maybe I'll go get my guitar. And how old am I? I'm 25 right now. How many years have I been a programmer? Man, okay, let's see. Realistically, maybe. Well, I started teaching myself programming when I was 16, so I guess that makes it like 9 years. But I only got my first job, which was at EA, when I turned 20. So professionally, I guess I've been a programmer for 5 years, and I guess this YouTube thing, like, it is my full-time job. So I'm gonna say that I am still professionally a programmer. Okay, I'll go get a guitar. Be right back. I like how I like how I said a guitar, not like my guitar, just because, you know, there's like tons of them. Would you move from Java OpenGL to C++ OpenGL for better cross-platform support of a 3D game? Yes. I don't think you should really use Java, to be honest. Because Java in general is like, I don't know. I feel like if you know C++, for you to use Java for like a 3D game would be an odd choice. I would probably only expect someone to use Java if they knew Java, or if like, I don't know, if you're making like a small little pixel game or something like that, then yeah, like, you know, who cares? I just can't really see the guitar. You know, who, like, you know, if it's like a pixel game or something like that, who cares? You know, it's gonna be fine. But if it's a, let me see if I can, if it's like a 3D game engine, this is so annoying. If it's a 3D game engine, then that's gonna be like super annoying. Weird question. You ever looked into or tried Rust? It's not really a weird question. It's very, very in line with what we're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I have looked at Rust very briefly. I'm sure it's a great language, but again, I think I'm just kind of at the point in my life where I don't really feel like learning a new language because, like, I don't know, like, you know, again, like, to me, C++ is fine. I'm not the kind of person who completely is all about the language and, you know, completely obsessed with like trying to find the best language and trying to do this and that. Like, I feel like that's almost like a little fool's errand. It's almost like, you know, it's almost like trying to continually clean your desk instead of actually sitting down and doing your homework. So yeah, yes, I am Russian. I feel like this is the ongoing theme. Maybe I should name this stream Yes, I am Russian. Anyway, sorry for saying that. I'm sure you weren't here earlier, but yes, I'm Russian. Okay, I mean, I can't play Stairway to Heaven. Is this in tune? Sounds in tune. Do you know Russian songs or groups? I know Russian songs, but I don't really play them usually. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, what should we play? I don't want to be too loud as well because I'm in an apartment, so Maybe we'll try and do something chill, or I can do a chill version of a song. How'd you feel about the Assassin's Creed trailer that dropped yesterday that I totally watched? Except that I didn't watch it. No, I don't know. I'm not really into video games that much, surprisingly. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. You guys suggest a song for me to play and sing, I guess. I will play the first song that I vaguely know. And feel like playing, I guess. Nah, I'll play anything that I know. So just hit me with suggestions, and if anything, I can look up the chords and I can do something like that. And then we can play some Minecraft. And I might change, if the song's like a heavy song, then I might change it, because I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to be too loud. It's pretty late. Don't know any of these. All of these sound like American songs. Hotel California, Californication. No, I've never been to Istanbul. Perfect by Ed Sheeran, I do know, but I don't know if I necessarily feel like singing that. But if no one suggests anything else, I guess I can. Well, genre is mostly like, I guess, acoustic kind of stuff. That's really the only stuff I've been playing lately. I can play a lot of Muse songs, but I'll play them like acoustically. Here's what I'm going to do after the stream. I'm going to look up all of these songs and I'm going to learn all of them, because I'm getting slightly embarrassed at the lack of songs that I know. But I guess there is a lot of music out there in the world. Okay, well, since someone said Muse, I'm going to play the last song I practiced. I could do that. I'm going to play a song called Map of the Problematique by Muse. It's probably like, I think it's like 2006, but I really like, I like doing it in kind of like an acoustic style, so I'll play that for you guys. Except I have to remember it. I don't know if this is going to be too loud or whatever. swept away. Well, I refuse to let you go. I can't get it right. Enough of that. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous. I don't think I've ever sung on a live stream before. Alright, so let's yeah, well, see, this is exactly what the personal channel is kind of about, you know? You know, we can do kind of, you know, this is supposed to be not just about programming because, again, I like doing other things in my life. Please, more singing. Aw, you're so kind, Paul. Glad you guys enjoyed that. Haven't really practiced that song or anything. Definitely didn't prepare it for the stream. You know what I really like? Actually, I'll do one more song. And this one's kind of a little work in progress. But Harry Styles released a song called Adore You recently. And I absolutely love that song. The guitar series is coming out soon. But anyway, this is my little cover of Adore You. Which again, I should definitely actually learn. More better than this, but we'll see. Now that I'm a bit more warmed up. So this song's called Adore You by Harry Styles. Walk in your rainbow paradise. Strawberry lipstick state of mind. your wonder under summer sky. Brown skin and lemon over eyes. Would you believe it? You don't have to say enough of me. I just wanna tell you something. Lately you've been on my mind. Oh honey, I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh honey, I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. It's the only thing I'll ever do. 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 I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh honey, I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh honey, I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh honey, I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Alright. That is enough guitar for tonight. Hope you guys enjoy that. And I promise I will do more in the future, just not tonight. Is there any way I can join the jam session? There is actually like some app or whatever that lets you kind of jam with people. It's meant for musicians who don't necessarily like, it's meant for musicians that don't necessarily like live together or can practice together, but this lets them actually do that. But I've never used it before. No, I've never heard of it, but I guess there may be a way to possibly do it. All right, cool. Anyway, let's jump into some Minecraft. And yeah, if you guys want to see more music in the future, first of all, tomorrow morning, we're going to write some music. But, you know, there'll be more. Don't worry. All right. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a jam with you guys. And we could, like, I don't know. I'm not that good at jamming, though, because, you know, I don't know. I feel like jamming is an appropriate skill as well. Am I from Russia? I'm not from Russia. Like, I mean, I was born here in Melbourne, Australia, but my family's like Russian, kind of. My mom's Moldovan and my dad's Russian. He was born in Russia. But I was born in Melbourne. But I grew up speaking Russian and stuff like that. Wouldn't latency be an issue? Well, yeah, but like, you know, depends how much latency. If it's like, I guess like around the world, that would be an issue. But if you're all in one city, I don't think so, because, you know, if you look at an audio interface, you know, you can probably get away with playing and monitoring yourself with latency of like 20 milliseconds even, and that's not that, like, you know, much. So like it's usually fine. All right, anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut to this. All right. Here we have. Yeah, I had a feeling you were a metal guitarist. I don't know why, I just did. Here we have Minecraft. Does this work? Yeah, it does. So this was like the stream. This was what I did last time, I guess, with the stream and stuff like that. But today, I think what we'll do is we'll probably start a new world. So I'm gonna let you guys decide everything about this. Is there a particular seed? We could make the seed Cherno, actually, or we could make the seed Yarn or something. I don't know, because I'm trying to stay away from Cherno, but not really. Don't worry, I'm just kidding around, guys. Anyway, we could do this as a hardcore world. We could do it as a survival world, but make it hard. We could just do it as a normal survival world. We could, I don't know, we could do certain things. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be cool to start a little Minecraft series on this channel. And then, you know, just kind of every time I feel like playing Minecraft or whatever, I would stream every time I would feel like streaming, or every time I want to play Minecraft on the stream, or every time I want to play this world, I would stream it. And that's kind of the idea. Yeah, see, I even had Studio One open. I was going to, like, write some music, but not anymore. Alright, so yeah, what do you guys want? Amplified terrain. What's that? Amplified terrain. Is that like some kind of amplified? Oh my, okay, amplified. Requires a beefy computer. What does that do? Someone please explain that. Buffet. Wow. Yeah, this is cool. I haven't really explored all these options. I mean, I assume amplified means it's like probably taller or something. But super flat. Well, I'm definitely not doing super flat. Try it out. Use a seed from the hardcore world. Yeah, I could do that. I guess that would be almost like cheating. Basically Norway. That's funny. Okay, I'll do amplified. I guess let's use the seed Cherno. But that way you guys know what seed I'm on, right? So you can like, you know, you can okay, we'll keep that our generate structures on, obviously. Bonus chest off. So should I use the seed Cherno or should I leave it random? What do you guys think? I wonder what the latency's like. With, like, for the stream I'm in. I'm kind of interested in that. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Oops, sorry, I keep pressing stuff. Okay, people are saying random. People are saying Cherno. Put some seed in case someone wants to know exactly what world you have. I mean, I can always do /seed and find out, but... Okay, people are saying use Cherno. Okay, I guess that way, you know, it's kind of... But everyone will know, but I guess that's fine, because I would have revealed it anyway. Okay, Cherno, amplified. And what are we doing? Survival? I guess we'll do survival, right? Because, like, I don't know, if this is going to be any kind of long world, then obviously we don't want to die. But I will maybe set it on hard. How about that? Yeah, you can just type in /seed, and then it will tell you what the seed is. World name. Stream, right? Is that what I called the other one? Yeah, I did. Live. I'll just call it live. Create new world. All right, that's it. It's happening. Get excited. Latency seems pretty good. Sorry, every time it loses focus, it goes into that, and it's super annoying. I should probably fix that somehow. I don't know how. Probably wouldn't fix that. I've mentioned this before, but I definitely want to make some kind of Minecraft clone, like in Hazel, as soon as like Hazel's ready for that. All right. So let's make the difficulty hard, and I guess we could lock it, but I'll just maybe leave it on hard for now. Music and sounds. I have music off, which I don't really need to have off, but I guess the reason I have music off, by the way, is usually because like when I play Minecraft, or when me and my wife play Minecraft, we usually have I'll leave subtitles on, because we usually have like, you know, just Spotify music playing, because obviously if you're playing next to each other in multiplayer, you can't both have music on, then because of different music, and it'd be weird. All right, so we're in a bit of a jungle here. I don't know if I like jungles too much. So we're dealing with a hard difficulty, which is probably means that we should be careful. So this is amplified, is it? Okay, interesting. So that means, what's our Y? Y is normal. Let's maybe get some wood. What rig is the game running on? If you're talking about what computer I have, then is that what you mean? What rig? Oh, running on, you probably mean. This is a Threadripper 1950X with like 16 cores. Is that right? Or is it more? No, 16 cores. Does that sound like a lot? How many cores do I have? Sorry, I just literally don't know. I should probably say here, 16 cores, yeah. I'm like, is it 16? Is it 18? I don't know. And a 1080 Ti with like 32 gigs of RAM. So that's the computer I'm on. I'll probably turn this down a bit. I don't know. How's the mix between my voice and the thing, you know? No, C++ goes straight to binary. C++ goes straight to machine language. All right, we have jungle logs, we have a crafting table, and I'm literally going to put the crafting table here and make some sticks and make a pickaxe and use that pickaxe to get literally 3 stone. And then that's the end of my wooden pickaxe. All right. We've got some coal here. This probably is a pretty good place for us to settle down. Is there a way it'd be good if I could split this video up into a few different like videos or something like that, because maybe I should have even started streaming again, because that way if people want to watch, if people want to like start the Minecraft series and watch me play Minecraft, they're going to have to sit through like an hour of streaming and like 20 minutes of me singing, which, let's be honest, like you probably don't want if you're trying to watch Minecraft. But anyway, whatever. Okay, we've got some coal. I guess, yeah, we can definitely settle here for the night, but there looks like some open lava over that way as well. By the way, I'm using this thing called, I always use it. It's called Journey Map. It's a really nice little mod. It's just a client-side mod that just maps everything for you, which is super nice. I like using it because the maps in Minecraft leave a lot to be desired. Okay, I guess, yeah, we can probably make a bunch of torches at this rate. Probably didn't need that many, if I'm honest, but... And we have a mine here. This is actually a really nice seed. Who would have thought? Look at this. We have a mine with water and everything running all the way down. I bet we could find some iron. In fact, let's do that. Because what else are we gonna do? You know, we might as well find some iron. There we go. We've found some iron. We've also found a creeper, and I literally have nothing to use to defend myself. But you know what we could do though? I don't think that creeper is gonna be able to get up. So what we could do is kind of block off a little bit of a path here and then just get the iron, and then from here we can immediately, you know, build ourselves some better tools. Quite a lot of iron as well, which is nice. Usually, by the way, I use shader, like, you know, the shader mod when I play. I don't have it installed on this account, I think. But I don't know if you guys want to see me play with like the vanilla Minecraft textures and stuff and shaders, or if you want me to get the shader mod and like going here. I guess you guys can't see the subtitles, can you? Is it going to help if I put this like here? And sorry about this thing minimizing. Is that going to be better? Is that a better spot? No, it looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Where should I put my face cam? Here? Is that better? You can't see the mini map, but maybe we'll just do this. Okay, as you guys shouldn't see the minimap ever. I mean, anyway, because technically it's not part of the game. But let me know what you think. Do I play Terraria? I've never really played Terraria. Maybe like for like 5 minutes, but no, not really. But also making a game like Terraria would be fun, I think. But maybe like top down or something like that. Okay, let's quickly explore more of this mine. Again, just for fun, really. Yeah, okay. Just to say that we've been here. And then let's go and I don't have a shovel yet. Let's go and, so this is our little spot here, which is really cool. What should we do? So what do I need? Let's think about this. So I need to smelt the iron. So let's maybe get ourselves one of these and we'll start smelting that. And apart from that, let's see. So I want a shovel. I want a sword. Well, that should be enough for now, maybe. I want a shovel, I want a sword. Let's make that shovel. Yeah, this is quite nice, I think. I really like this little setup of ours. Wow. See, that is cool up there. And look at that tree. Thank you to the person who suggested Amplified. This is awesome. That's really cool. I just did not know this existed. This is amazing. I feel like I'm gonna stream this every day now. I'm really excited to play this world. And I promise I won't play this world off stream, so I guess I better do that. Alright, we've got a ton more iron now, so let's make ourselves a sword. We should make ourselves an axe as well. Axes do more damage than swords, so I think axes would be really good to have at this, because if you look at this, it does 9 attack damage, whereas our sword does 6. It attacks faster, but it does 6. So that's kind of useless, and I guess I want a pickaxe. Am I going to have enough for a pickaxe? I'm not, am I? Because I got too excited and I made all of this stuff. Well, that sucks. I don't have enough for a iron pick. You guys going to be upset about that? I hope not. We can keep mining though. Like, what are we going to do? Well, okay, well, let's do this. Let's make ourselves a little bit of a ubierische. A little bit of a, sorry for the Russian word, a little bit of, I don't know why I feel like saying that. It's cool to know that so many people watching this stream are Russian though, because you know, in my real life, like I use Russian words all the time because I'm like, you know, I mean, it's just what you do. And so sometimes, like literally sometimes when I'm making videos or when I'm like talking to people in English, and I don't know why, I feel like maybe due to this isolation and the fact that I spend obviously a lot more time with my wife than anyone else, especially now, I just find myself really wanting to, you know, say Russian words during conversations with English people. And it's like almost like annoying to me because I'm like, oh man, this would have been the perfect word, but now I have to use another word because I can't use this word because this person won't understand it. So anyway, but it's good to know that with this stream or whatever, I can probably get away with that, you know? All right. So let's, let me just quickly, sorry, it's just my view right now is kind of annoying. So I just want to kind of shift this around a little bit. All right, good. I just wanted more wood because if I get more wood, I can build like, you know, a door, a jungle door. I've never built a jungle door before. I guess they're kind of cool. And then out of the cobblestone, we can probably start, what's that? Just coal. Out of the cobblestone, we can probably start, you know, making some kind of shelter here. By the way, if you guys have questions or whatever, let me know, because I'm not a Minecraft streamer. Like, I'm not going to be talking about the game the whole time. That's weird. So, you know, if you have questions and if you just want to talk, then that's fine. Let's smelt some of this and we'll make windows. I guess I want like 6 of this, right? Because then I can make glass panes. Oh, food. I completely forgot about food. What am I gonna do about food? What is the average age Australians get married? I don't think that's even possible to, well, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I can't tell you at all. I'm useless in that regard. All right. So let's see. So we'll have some nice windows, I guess. I guess, you know, do we have dirt? Yeah, let's maybe use some of this dirt here. Because I don't really want to make that stone. We can make the door, like, I guess here. So then I'll cover this up, I guess, for now at least. And it's going to get dark soon. Okay, I think I'm going to venture out. So I think I'm going to leave this stuff here. You know, we can have our little window here. I'll make a window that's like, you know, let's see. So that'll be a door and a window. Okay, let's maybe put the door here. This way we can have like a little 2x2 window. Let's put the crafting table down. I know this is a bit of a terrible looking house, but whatever. Let's put this down here. Let's make this. And then we can sort this out. I think it's getting dark. I kind of wasted this day, didn't I? Yeah, it's sunset. Ugh, but my food's not full, so we could just... it would have been really nice if I found some... We can go mining, actually. That's a good point. No one said that, but I do. All right, what programming languages do you know? C++, Java, C#. I guess maybe a little bit of JavaScript, PHP, HTML. I don't care if it's not a programming language, it's a language of sorts. You should build another stone pick. Why did I build down like that? Isn't that weird? I don't know. Maybe it is weird. Maybe it's not. Okay, we've got a little door. What else do I know? Lure, I guess. Looks like my apartment. That's funny. Have I tried Rust? Not really. I've tried it very briefly. I wouldn't say that I've really tried it at all. That's how brief it was. Okay, let's make another, unfortunately, stone pickaxe because I'm an idiot. I made every iron tool, literally. I'm surprised I didn't make a hoe. Anyway, I made like literally every iron tool except for a pickaxe, which is like the first thing you probably should make. So that's fun. Anyway, so here we are in the mine. We're going to try and look for some more iron, whilst also remembering that I have not eaten in the game. Oh, there's iron. Fantastic. There was a creeper down here. I'm not sure if the creeper's just gone. But we found more iron. So, you know, let's kind of make our way down, I guess. You know. Yeah, we can just kind of start laying something here. I know the creeper's gonna pop out probably as soon as I put my guard down. So, you know, let me maybe put some light here so that we don't get any spawns. Looks like some lava down there. Okay, well, we've got our iron now, which is good. Oh, we got some of this stuff. Let's make that fall so that we don't kill ourselves. Oh man, it's dark. I don't like the darkness because we can't see all the monsters. And we are playing on hard, so we're not playing on hardcore, so it's not that bad. There is a lot of iron. This is a good seed. Like, we literally spawned like next to a mine, with tons of stuff. Like yeah, it's really nice. Oh, that scared me. Okay, well, we've got plenty of iron. We probably have enough after we're done mining the iron in this mine. I think we'll have enough to probably build like a set of armor, which is going to be nice. How often game programmers use interfaces for things like grenades? Do they create base class and then inherit from it? Or do they use interface like throwable? Which approach is better? That's a hard question. It depends, I think, on the game programmer, really. I don't think there's a hard way of doing that stuff, you know? What Indian foods do I like? Or have I tried out, rather? A lot, actually. Well, I've been making a do piazza, I think it's called, which is like it's a double onion kind of dish. But I actually made it tonight. Legit can show you guys if you're interested. Let me put this on pause first so I don't kill myself. Literally will show you what I just ate. Because I'm very happy with how it turned out. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. So I just made this absolutely beautiful dish. Let's see if we can get that in there. Oh, that looks like crap. Don't worry, work with me here. Why is it? Oh, it's because there's a UV filter on it on the camera. Okay, we're taking off the filter, guys. It's not a UV. It's not a UV filter. It's an ND filter. That might look better, but now it's too. Okay, we're doing this. We've already started, so we might as well keep doing this. Okay, don't worry about the refreshing in the background. How's that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. What do you guys think of that? Yeah? Yeah, that's great. Alright. I'm glad that I completely destroyed my whole setup just for that. That was worth it. Okay, now let's put the ND filter back on. This is such a professional stream. You guys just love this. See, this is why I don't do this on my main channel. Because then it wouldn't be fun. Then it would be a disaster. Okay, that's on. All right, are we good now? Let's just focus that. And then let's go back to here. Do I like Vegemite? I love Vegemite, yeah. I grew up eating Vegemite. I love it. Not too much though, obviously. A decent, like a sane amount. People who use it like Nutella are a bit weird. Okay, I need to remember which way's out. Now I always place torches on the left, so I should follow. If I follow the torches on the right, I'll get out. And this is actually where they were, so that's pretty nice. Now what time is it? It's 14. It's okay. Night. It's still night. I have that little journey map thing that I'm using, by the way. The mod. It says what time it is, so it's also convenient that way. And I do realize this is kind of cheating, but you know, hey man, like I'm playing Minecraft here. I'm trying to have fun. What's that? Oh, a bat. Okay, that scared me. Alright, there's so much like water and stuff here, and it's gonna be kind of hard, I think. Oh, this is, I see. This is all connected. Okay, not as bad. I was gonna say it's gonna be hard to find our way back, but I don't think it will be. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I love you guys. You know, you appreciate my music, you appreciate my cooking, you appreciate my programming, like, you know. Why wouldn't I want to stream more, you know? I like all this positivity. You guys are the best. Now, if only you would appreciate my Minecraft skills. I'm kidding. I don't care about my Minecraft skills. I don't really have many Minecraft skills. I'm not a very professional player, am I? I don't know. I haven't really been playing games like at all. I've been getting back into Minecraft. Like I used to play games when I was like a teenager and stuff, but kind of just stopped playing games. You know, started doing other stuff with my life, and but now with Minecraft, I just feel like I'm getting back into it. You know. And I know there's a spider somewhere here, because I can hear the spider. But we're also going to explore, because exploring is fun. Okay, that goes nowhere. Why is my food on full still? It's a bit weird. I mean, I guess I haven't been sprinting. Ooh, that is a death trap. Okay, we've got some flint, which is good. We can try and do something with that, maybe. Okay, nothing really here, is there? Ooh, more iron. That's a lot of iron. Let's get the iron. I'm a Minecraft pro. Why, thank you. now this is a perfect stream. All right. All right, let's do this. More iron, more darkness. Why are there no hostile mobs as well? Am I playing on hard or peaceful? Honestly, my hunger's not going down. Okay, there we go. It's down half a shank now. I'm out of torches, but that's okay, because I have a ton of coal. I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover, like as in if I'll ever be able to find my home again. And why are there no enemies anywhere? Okay, that's the only dangerous thing here, all the gravel. Oh, I will be able to find my home because of the map. See, if I look at journey map, it actually says where I am and where I've been. Let's kind of set this up a little bit, because I don't like the way that it does some things. I like to, in the minimap, I like to just make this. I think I already set this up, actually, like last time I streamed. But player display and mob display, I like to just change to large, because it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this was kind of useless. I mean, there is a lot of coal, and in all seriousness, I probably should gather more coal. But it's just, you know, I've got a stone pickaxe. Night is pretty much ending. You know, it's going to be the next day soon, and I probably want to, you know, I think I probably want to go back up soon and actually, like, you know, explore maybe a bit more and do stuff like that rather than just mine. But this was a good mining thing. I will definitely come back. I think, okay, that's it. We're going to go up because it's sunrise, according to my map. So if I follow the right ones, oh, okay, I can't walk past iron like that. That's for sure. What's the most common FPS? What is the most common FPS games used in general? I guess that was it. Okay. Do you like Ukrainian borscht or vareniki? I love both. I don't know if, again, I don't know if because the thing is, like, the Slavic countries are all very similar, like, in terms of the food, and look how much cold there is, in terms of the food and stuff, so it's very difficult for me to say, like, I don't know if something's necessarily Ukrainian or, like, Russian or anything like that, you know? As far as I know, it's like, Slavic, and it's, you know, kind of Soviet Union type deal. Oh my gosh, there's so much iron. So yeah, but I do like borscht and I do like vareniki. Obviously, who doesn't like vareniki? Are basically kind of like, for those of you who don't know, they're basically like, well, it depends. There's a lot of different types, but the ones I'm thinking of are like vareniki s kartoshka, I guess, which is like kind of like dumpling-esque things with like potato stuff, potato filling, with like fried onion and stuff. They're delicious, and usually have them with like sour cream. What's the latest paper I've read? I read one recently actually about. I don't read a lot of papers, by the way, just to make that clear. But if I do, or when I do, the last one I read was about, I think grass rendering. Something about grass rendering. There was something about grass rendering with like tessellation and like deformation and like interactive grass rendering or something like that. Don't remember what it's called. All right, I just wanted to do that really quickly, just to get, you know, a pickaxe going. And I've kind of failed there. Okay, finally. Okay, now let's go out. So we need to find food. That's kind of probably the most important thing. And then we also need to, and I guess we need to not forget about home. So let's make a little, I'll cheat here. I'll make a little, so is this our home? We're looking at it, right? I guess it's gotta be this. So I'm just gonna make a little waypoint here called home. It's gonna be orange, obviously. And so this will just kind of, as you can see, it's just make a little waypoint, and I'll, you know, I will leave it there. You can also turn it off, which is nice. I really like the journey mapping. Yeah, see, look at those massive structures. It's super cool, actually. I think amplified mode is very cool. Oh, okay, we need to, you know what we should have done before we go out, actually? Because we are on hard, by the way, and I have no armor and stuff. I should probably at least make a shield. Does my Minecraft installation folder have an options.txt file? I don't know. Is that all the iron we have? That's impossible. We're still smelting a lot. Yeah, I was going to say, we have like a ton. I guess I will at least make some boots. And that would be it for now. We'll just have boots. Alright. That was probably the worst thing I could have made, but whatever. Okay, we have her. Yeah, so let's go up and let's equip that shield, because I think there was a skeleton nearby. Where did we go? Yeah, we really need to find food, actually. That's kind of a little bit of an issue. We have cocoa beans. I think cocoa beans definitely in some way, in one way or another. Oh my gosh. That was quick. 2 critical hits there. I almost thought that was lava, but it's not. Okay, let's jungle biome. Okay, there's a plains biome over here, I know. So let's go over here, because that's probably gonna have pigs and various mobs that we can kill for food. I love the floating islands and stuff. It's really cool. Look at that, man. Look at that. Let's turn our render distance up. Probably a bad idea, actually, considering it's all amplified and stuff. 12 chunks. Let's make it like 20 chunks. Wow, look at that. Oh, it's a snow biome. That is so cool. Seriously, I can't believe I didn't know about this. That's so cool. We're gonna go up there. See that snow biome? I don't know if I can see it on my map yet. Probably not. But yeah, we should definitely go there. I think that's super cool. Wow, amplified. That's awesome. All right, let's focus. Where are all the mobs? Seriously, I can't find any mobs. Ooh, look at that. Man, that's so cool. What did I just pick up? Maybe some bones. But yeah, look, there's, oh, that's really cool. I won't lie. I mean, it's not really a snow biome or anything. It's just, I think it's just high up, so it's covered in snow. But it's, yeah, super cool. Do I have donation alerts? No, sorry. I don't think this stream has donations. Like, I literally just started this channel like the other day. It's got nothing. Why are there no mobs? Is this for real? Are they like, did I make the world without mobs? I have not seen a single mob that is not like an enemy yet. That is so cool. Ooh, I'm not gonna kill that. That's like a horse, right? Or a donkey. Looks like a horse kind. Yeah, it's a horse. Oh, sheep. Okay, good. I should have made some shears. Oh, I can still make shears. Okay, good. Because we're gonna get ourselves a bed and we're gonna kill some chickens. Because if I don't kill chickens, I'm not going to be able to live. I don't think it will kill me though. I don't think that oh, this is like lagging a bit. Maybe let's turn our render distance down from 20 chunks to, was it 12 before? I think it was 12. Yeah, that looks really cool there. And then we want some, because I've been running as well. Let's get some sheep going. And I think that's like, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, what are we at? 3. Okay, that's it. We've got enough. But I guess we might as well shear all the sheep. See, I don't really like this terrain that much, just because it's really hard to navigate, you know? So I don't think we'll end up staying in that house of ours. I think that'll be kind of not a good move, you know? But yeah, obviously the area is really cool. Wow, that's so cool though. Look at that. That is so cool. I don't know why. It's just really cool to see massive, like, floating islands. I always loved floating islands, even in normal Minecraft. Alright. I guess we can kill some of the sheep as well. We've got 2 raw chicken. That's really not that much. Chicken. I thought it said chicken explodes in the subtitles, but it said dies. In rendering, is everything made out of triangles just triangles? I mean, technically yes, but like, you know, there are obviously other use cases for rendering, like, you know, at the end of the day, yes, pretty much everything is a triangle or a pixel, kind of, when the GPU rasterizes it. But, you know, when you render things, this is weird. It's just floating, like, oh, it probably burned from lava, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there was a fire here. Anyway, there's our home. But, you know, it's also useful to render, obviously, points and to render lines and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, triangles are very common, but they're not the only thing, no. All right. Have I ever been to Russia? No, I haven't. I really want to go at some point, but I don't know when. And ooh, bad. How did I do that? I usually never do that. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a hardcore world, and I'm glad that I was also here. I wanted to jump into the water, but I completely failed. Okay, our first death. I killed myself by walking into lava, and then, you know. But on the plus side, our food has regened. So that's good. That's one way to solve having to eat. Get all my stuff back. Is that all of it? Probably. Okay, let's reorganize this. The worst thing is when you die having to reorganize your whole inventory again. That is the worst, you know? MLG, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. That should be good. Look, we could probably start like a bit of a farm as well. I gotta stop taking fall damage literally all the time. Let's cook some meat for ourselves. I still think the best thing for us to do is probably, okay, let's make some armor, because we clearly have like 30 iron. Let's make some armor, and then let's go exploring. Let's see. Okay, we've got a full set of armor now. We've got a bunch of this stuff. Let's cook this. This is probably a good time to make a chest for all the stuff that we do not need. We'll put it here. So let's see. I probably won't take. Oh, we wanted to make a bed. If we go exploring and if we go far, it's probably worth us making a bed, I think, with us, like taking it with us. So, and what time is it? It's daytime. It's almost nighttime. Doesn't really matter. Let's make a bit of a bed. We'll take this with us. I don't think we need things like cocoa beans and like, you know, this stuff basically. Eggs, stone pickaxe, or wooden pickaxe. Should probably burn that stuff. Looks like a normal house in Russia. It's funny. Alright. Andesite we don't need. Gravel we don't need. Yeah, that's fine. Wool we don't really need. Shears we probably don't need. Just put all of this stuff away, you know. Only take the stuff we need. That's probably good. And we can even convert this to wood. Alright, chicken's good. Let's go. Alright, where should we explore to? So I kind of like there was some kind of snowy stuff over there, but there was also some snow over there, and we saw that first, so I think I want to go over there. Let's take the shield off. I really don't like having the shield on all the time. That zombie was so keen. Oh, of course he did that. And I took full damage from that. I didn't know why I even ran for the water. I'm on a full hunger. Ugh, these guys, are you joking? Whoa. They do a lot of damage to you. Look at that. Oh my gosh, a creeper. Oh. Almost died again. Alright, my wife is home. I'm still streaming. Welcome home. I love you. Alright. It's getting dark. And I probably should. Let's see. I should probably kill this creeper and then sleep, I guess. I should use the axe. I don't know why I did that, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let's sleep. I guess a boat would be useful. Alright. Yeah, boat would be useful, but oh my goodness me. Oh, and why am I not, where's my health? Man, hard mode is hard, but it's good. Makes you, and I've got armor as well, man. Those skeletons do an absurd amount of damage to you. I feel like you should get double the experience or something like that, because, like, you know, look at that, man. Okay. They're gonna be spawning here, aren't they? Just because it's so dark. Let's just chuck this here. And I've already used up like most of my food, man. This is just not going well. And the terrain makes it so difficult to do anything, you know? And it's so dark all the time. Like, because of these built. Ugh, I really got to get out of this biome. I'm not a big fan of jungles, honestly. Probably one of my least favorite biomes. I mean, it is beautiful, obviously. Okay, good. We got some watermelon. Unfortunately, though, watermelon makes you fairly... Saturation is so low that you're going to want to eat very soon after eating it. We could make our way up to one of these top kind of things. Yeah, hard mode is hard. I almost thought I wouldn't make that. That would have been a disaster. Probably would have died. That would have been embarrassing, right? Alright. Okay, so... Yeah, this is very, very vertical, this kind of mode. Wow. It's very cool, but I'm actually not sure. If the whole world is like this, then I guess it's gonna get annoying. And I am almost regretting this. Ooh, fire. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness me, that is a large tree and it's all on fire. And look at these dark areas. Oh, did you like it? How much?
A lot. I mean, it was cold.
Wow, that's cool. Look at this. It's like this mode in the game, and like everything's like really.
Too close.
No, you're the. Oh yeah. And look, it's like it's called amplified, and everything's like really vertical, and there's just these huge like. And there was like snow and stuff in other places. I'm trying to find a spot that kind of looks good, but it's like it's kind of like laggy and stuff.
I don't get it. Is it like a?
Well, it's no, it's like it's when you generate a new world, you just make it amplified, and so what happens is instead of that, because in Minecraft there's a limit of 128 blocks high, like there's there's a height limit. There's no like horizontal limit really, but there's a height limit. But here I guess it's like 256 or something, probably just bigger. And see, so there's like all these like massively like high up islands and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool, and I'm probably gonna try and get to one of those, because that'll be fun. Yeah, see, like, there's all these like huge mountains, and look how high that is. Like, that's not normal. Look at that.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. I've already died.
Oh really?
Yeah, I set myself on fire with lava, and then I fell down because I tried to jump in the water, but I missed.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing. The stream saw it. I haven't tried RTX Minecraft. But I've seen videos though, and it does look really good, not surprisingly. But it's in the Bedrock edition. I don't know, I just can't get around the Bedrock edition. I really like the Java edition, which is surprising, but like,
I can't tell if you're talking to me or to the stream.
No, I'm talking to the stream.
Okay.
Nah, you can, you're dismissed.
You
You can just leave. Alright. I don't know, I can't get around the Bedrock edition. Because I feel like it's... my wife is a nurse, so she works as a nurse. Oh, look at that. Anyway, I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm over this world, to be honest. First of all, it's ridiculously difficult to navigate, right? Like, look at this. Like, this isn't even fun anymore. Oh my goodness. It looks cool, all right? That's not a, I agree. It looks very cool. But like, is it practical? No. It's just too much verticality, So I don't know. I feel like this was a nice experiment, but then... Next time we may start the stream again. I mean, start a new world again and like have it not be amplified, because this is like, it's cool, but it's not, it's not really practical at all. Am I a math wizard? No, not at all. I mean, I would say I'm fairly like good at maths, and I always was like in high school and everything, but I'm not a wizard, and I definitely don't like spend my time reading about maths and stuff. Are you enjoying this?
Yes, I am.
Oh man. What does amplified exactly do? Amplified makes the Y just bigger. So you can see I'm at Y136, which wouldn't have been possible in the previous, just in normal Minecraft. So see, I don't know. I don't know if it makes it 256 high. It just makes it improves the verticality. Like it just takes away the vertical limit. Well, it doesn't take it away. It just makes it like less, I guess. Which is, yeah, super cool, you know, because you get this kind of stuff. But also it's a little bit stupid because instead of having fairly normal terrain, you now have this stuff and it's just impossible to get around without like an elytra or something like that. So I don't know. It's cool. It's cool to look at, and it's probably not cool to live in a world like this. And I'm going right towards lava, which is very funny. And also probably typical of me. I'm just trying to get to the top, I think. And I'm running out of cobblestone, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of this. Pretty hard work for current situation as a nurse. I mean, yeah, it depends. Like, she's not really dealing with, like, people with the virus or anything like that. But, obviously cases like that kind of do come up from time to time. But, you know, we're in Australia and, like, it's the amount of cases here is fairly low because everyone, like, government's taking it very seriously. So I guess that's good. Alright, we're pretty much at the top here, which is exciting. Oh, I can't reach that. I feel like I'm climbing the highest mountain in Minecraft. Well, they're the cows are. Imagine having to climb this much for a cow. I made it to the top. Well, I mean the top of this little mountain. Is there anything taller? Yes, there's that one. Anyway, as you can see, this is a little bit ridiculous. In Russia, the situation's pretty bad. Yeah, I hear that Russia's not ideal. Is this white stuff presents the snow? Well, this white stuff is snow, yeah. But, like, that other stuff isn't. I mean, the sunset's cool, right? And I'm sure if I had the good shaders mod on, it would be even cooler. Definitely looks nice. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a serious world here. Because, yeah, I think that would be absolutely ridiculous. It's just too hard to... It's too hard to, like, live in a world where there's this much verticality. And I mean, not necessarily hard, but just annoying. Anyway, we can sleep up here. But yeah, it definitely looks nice. Anyway, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was a little bit random. I've never really done anything like this before. But I think that's pretty much what we're gonna keep doing. On this channel, and I don't know, again, this is meant to be a personal, like my personal channel, so whatever I feel like uploading here, videos or streams wise, that's what I'm gonna do. So it should be pretty fun, hopefully. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in seeing more. Yeah. When will the next one be? Actually very soon. I'm gonna do one tomorrow morning, so that's gonna be in about, well, I said 12 hours, but now it's more like, I don't know, 10 to 11 to 12, we'll say, hours from now. Because today I was meant to make some music for the Hazel, like, Boulder Dash game. But I couldn't find an audio cable that I really needed, a MIDI cable, to connect my, like, piano and keyboard and stuff to the audio interface, so I could actually, you know, make some music. So because of that, and because I still want to get the music done, I'll just do it tomorrow morning, because I'll find a cable before then, probably. because I have an idea of where it is. It's just not in the house. So that is the plan. But yeah, I'm looking for some water to jump down into because that would be a nice way to end the stream, but I don't want to miss because that would be unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna write background music, and I don't know, I'm just gonna write whatever music needs to be written, I think. It'll be fun. It's been a very long time since I wrote music for a video game. Probably last time I did Let 'Em Dare. Do you reckon if I made this kind of like, if I just sprinted and jumped, do you think I would make it? But the thing is, I don't know if there's anything else here. So it's probably dangerous to do that, right? Look at this floating island. But I guess whatever. If we die, right? Not a big deal. That was my little death there, by the way. What's down here? There is some water here. Oh, maybe this is safer, actually. Can't really see that, though. Yeah, maybe that's safer. What do you guys think? This? Alright, let's do it. Oh. I think we've made it. Yes. And on that note, let's end the stream. Goodbye.